Welcome back everyone to Syria, and this time we are going to take on Kurdistan. Some evil people are guaranteeing their independence, like Germany. Well, I guess I have to switch around how my army is set up. Right, so this is the two infantry divisions I have. I think you guys are gonna go defend my naval bases, because otherwise the Germans are gonna land a whole bunch of units in here. The Kurds themselves are landlocked, so no real issues with them, to be completely honest. But yeah, just to be safe, And apparently, if you declare war on someone, the person that they're getting guaranteed by will not call in their allies. So this will allow me to go to war and, well, get Germany in, but it will not get NATO in, apparently, which is weird. But I guess that's fine. It's good for us. And Kurdistan, as you can see, has massive forces on the border. But I'm thinking that we can wear these forces down in the long term. I'm just going to wait until my guy gets ready, and then we're going to attack. Well, okay. Now we have the Igla S. That's pretty great. Let's take the Metis M. Right, but we don't need man pads yet, so I guess we'll just, yeah, we've got 800 extra, so we'll just wait on that. All right. Our men are just in position. There we are. We're also about to get our last factory. Well, last factory needed to just complete all the factories that we can produce. As you can see, we've got the whole country filled out. But let's get this going. And of course, they call in Romania and Germany. Oh, well, the Ruskies and the Iranians are helpful. That's good. And yeah, as you can see, they've called in these guys, but oh, Germany is a major. Germany is a major, and this is exactly why I didn't think that this was going to be a problem, because as you can see, they are attacking for no real reason. Also, there's a lot of countries that want to give us their equipment. That's great. Yeah, they're attacking for no real reason against our well-prepared defenses. So because of this, we can just kind of do this. And yeah, that's why I didn't think that the Kurds were going to be that much of an issue. I mean, we've even got some pretty good speed on our guys, so we'll not be able to just win by that, but hey, we're going to be in a good spot. Are they using the Air Force? That does look like Germans. Yes, it is Germans. It's Typhoons. Well, let's keep my Air Forces in the fight just while we still have Kurds around. And yeah, I think we're going to need to stop that offensive. Now hold the fort. Yeah, let's not get our Air Force killed by Germany. Also, for some reason, well, they're bombing us. That's annoying. Alright. And of course, here comes the Iranians and the Russians, and etc, etc, etc. Alright, just kind of stop your attacks until they make their own offensives, which are inevitably going to fail. Unfortunately, we do not have any, like, paratroopers or something to flank them, because if we did, things would be looking better for us, but we don't. That's sad. I think I'm going to wait until I can reduce my corruption to 2 slight corruption. Just because it's not like I have that much else to use my stuff on. And there we are. So that's all the guys up here. You know, I wonder if I can get, like, military access here. Nah, they do not. They do not wish to let me have military access to invade Germany. That would be pretty funny if I had the option to do that. But no. Doesn't look like it. You know, maybe I could go through Ukraine. Nah, I cannot go through Ukraine. Their Western outlook And Poland itself wouldn't, you know, wouldn't want that. Yeah, Romania is in. But Serbia would give me military access. Would Bosnia? No, Bosnia would not. See, we need some way to get into a port, but Montenegro aligned towards the United States, so looks like we're not going to have a way to invade Romania. Well, that's just annoying, because Bosnia does not have a port, and even if they did, then they wouldn't accept my invitations. And well, if Serbia gives me military access, it's like, okay, whatever, you've done that, but how am I going to get there? I will not be able to get there. Ukraine might have been a good partner, but nope. Bulgaria, of course, part of NATO. Evil NATO will not let me invade their countries. How dare they? And of course, as you can see, they are attacking like idiots. So what I'll probably have to do is just kind of fast forward this until they kill their entire army or something, because this is going to take a while. Definitely. They don't like that. And of course, my allies being here is pretty good, because they are like, they're just protecting my border, and just overall, yeah, could have been worse. Actually, I mean, might as well not put you there right now, because you're already out of supplies. Oh yeah, right, because you went into the other province. Oops. Well, how about we reduce some of that? I mean, we don't really need these militias out here, now do we? So let's pull them out of the front line. It's not like these militias are really the ones that are putting the big hurt on the supplies anyway, I'm guessing. What kind of supply weight do you have? Yeah, 1.4 actually, so it's a decent amount. Might as well just get them out. That's gonna, well, yeah, reduce it by a bit. To be completely honest, it might even just... Yeah, it almost brought us down below the limit. That's, not bad. Of course, as you can see, they are attacking, but eventually, I think they're just gonna kill their entire force. We're gonna try to counterattack, which is useful. And, okay, so we got the C-Free Eye Star. I guess we could go with new small arms. Ooh. Well, this is good. It just upgrades everything. So let's get drones. We have new C-Free Star equipment that's not Russian. It's ours. And I believe licensed equipment still gets a bit of a production. Yeah, minus 10% factory output. And really now? Well, there's a lot of modifiers that I didn't know existed in there, but that's okay. Great, look at that. Now my forces seem to be advancing. Another 4 days and we're gonna have Dohuk under our control. Glorious. Oh, well, I guess they're like transferring forces from the attack into the defense, which is just fine by me, to be completely honest. We've got troops as well. Way many more troops to spare than they do. And especially way more weapons to spare than they do, because why have guys when you have guns? I guess that's an argument for heterosexuality in combat, but yeah, there's really no way they're gonna win an attritional slugfest like this. I mean, we're gonna take losses, but that's okay. We've taken losses before. The supply weight situation is not that bad anymore, to the point where, as you can see, like, it's just minus 4% attack or something like that, so nothing too big. We're actually gonna stop the attack though, because what I want to do right now is just kind of wait until they finish their steam. They just run out, and then we can reorganize our forces, because we're starting to lose organization. Once we have that ready, we're gonna be in a much better spot. Let's get infantry fighting vehicles. As you can see at this point, I've finished basically all of the political and all the economic parts of the focus tree. Of course, it's still pretty small, so I guess I'm just gonna go with all of the army stuff, and then all the air force stuff, and then all the navy stuff, because it's not like those are important for me. So yeah. Budapest, will you know? Yeah, your Western outlook is really annoying. I like how Mr. Serbia would definitely give us stuff, but would you give me? No, of course you don't. yeah, like, that's the only problem. We wouldn't have any ways of actually getting into Serbia. Oops. And, oh, well, looks like they have decided to bring in their air force, which is not fun. I'm not sure why, like, you do not have the, like, red zones anymore or something. It's kind of annoying, actually. Enemy missions, let's check out the, you know, reports. Right, these. Our buildings bombed. Yeah, they are sporadically strategic bombing me, which is not what I would like to see. But, I mean, worse things have happened. Let's wait until my next factory is finished, which is going to be January. Once that's finished, I'm going to start repairing everything else. Actually, I mean, one of my civilians is damaged. Let's see. October. Yeah, let's repair the civilian factory first so that we have the construction speed back. And wow, these brigades are taking some heavy casualties actually. Eventually running out of ATGMs and stuff. I mean, once this battle is over, one day we're going to be in a position to actually look at the military balance of power. But yeah, I'm suspecting that they're not really doing well. And this is definitely an experienced farm for my general, so hey, it's okay. I could activate my air force, but that does not really seem like a good idea, to be completely honest. Because that would probably just lose me a lot of units for no fucking reason. Would lose me a lot of units. Alright, this is strike fighters, multi-role fighters. Let's merge those up. Yeah, we have about 100 fighters, 123 fighters. Okay, 123 fighters and 7 light strikes. Oh, what is happening? Looks like a lot of people are canceling their lend-lease. Right, the socialist Yemen is still around. That's still very, very weird, but okay. Alright, the Russians are in. Might as well let the Russians fight, even though, I mean, no point to that. Let's retreat the 3rd Syrian Army Division to Kamishli, so that actual units that have organization can enter in. Also, considering that it's just 2 divisions or something holding the line, I can just retreat everybody that's not the 4th Armored Division and the 8th Syrian Army Division. So, like, everybody that's not you and you, I guess I can right now unassign you and retreat you. Still have the, like, extra guys over here, the special forces and such, so they can still enter the fray and fight for a bit if the situation really requires it. And actually, I'm gonna just, yeah. I'm just gonna avoid getting more army divisions out so that I can actually check out the kind of damage that my units are taking, / they aren't taking, so that I can gauge like my production levels, how high they need to be. Well, we're definitely losing a lot of self-propelled already, and that's not good. Armor effort. Yeah, even the commandos, they're not having a good time. Alright, yeah, there's... If any problems arise, the lovely Russians and such will reinforce me, as you can see. Would some of these guys give me military access? No. Base reluctance. How about if I improve relations with you? I don't want a non-aggression pact with them. Wait, we already have some pretty high relations, but... hey, might as well try. They would give me military access, because you have strategic reasons to be friendly with me. And apparently your opinion is inflicting on 12, but your opinion of me isn't giving you any bonuses to this. So that's not what I would have liked to see, to be honest. It's just not, you know, not savory. Not at all. And wait, you're still... Oh, because they bombed another factory. Oh, lordy lord. Did they? There's the other factory. What? No. They didn't. It's just slower now, for no reason. Well. Get the Tiger forces out of there. I just want to see... Alright, now you guys can go in, I think. Someone that's like almost full. Yeah, well, you're new. Guess you can get some combat experience, both of you. Yeah, just get in there and fight. Of course, the Russians and the Iranians are there, so it's not like, you know, it's not like... Yeah, actually, the Russians have some massive attack on their units. So they're gonna be very good at repelling them. I perhaps should have gone for paratroopers, really now, because they would have been pretty useful. We could have just dropped into Erbil. In fact, do we have the tech? Or how close are we to the tech? I think we just... Yeah, we can get paratroopers, I think. Right? Well... Who would be... Oh, no, not you. Something like... Infantry. Airborne! What about this? Like... Let's just try this. To be completely honest, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I just want to like tactically drop paratroopers into there. This is a rock air zone, so we can get air superiority there relatively simply. The problem, I guess, would be getting transport aircraft, because we don't have any transport aircraft. And I don't think transport helicopters count as transport aircraft. Do we have any kind of technology for this? No. We don't have any technology for transport aircraft, but the Russians are going to give us some stuff. So Ilyushins. Let's stop at that engineer tank and get some Ilyushin transport aircraft action. Hey, at least they're going to spam me with a whole bunch of ATGMs. Fine. That's all okay. And yeah, oh, that's why it's taken so long, because they keep bombing it. They keep bombing the civilian factory. Ugh. See, the problem is, this would kill my Air Force to try to win against their Air Force. You know, I could try to rush out this anti-aircraft building, but this would take so long as well. Like, overall. Oh well, I'll just try to get it out as quickly as possible. Because if I get the anti-aircraft out, then we're in good shape. As long as they don't destroy literally every airfield I have, like for example, I can use Damascus for my Air Force to get air superiority over Iraq. Once I get air superiority over Iraq, I can drop into Erbil, drop into this province, drop into Suleimania, and drop into Kirkuk and insta-capitulate them, I think. They're, yeah, 92% victory points. Kirkuk is 5, Iraqi Kurdistan 1, 5. Yeah, the only problem seems to be Dohuk, which is 1 VP, but every other VP that they own is in this whole area. Right, Sinjar is already ours, so yeah, that would be most of the VPs. However, they still have 80% unity, so that's not great. And actually, Saudi Arabia is supporting them. That's disconcerting. As you can see, they have 3 brigades up here. And they even have... Oh no, that's just Kurdistan. Man, how many people have died in this conflict already? 8,000 Kurds, but only 600 Syrians. So this is definitely not going the worst. 1 division? Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, not gonna refuse. Eventually, they're just gonna run out of guns, but... I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, they're getting supported by the Turks. So look at that. They're sending them, like, every kind of equipment out there. And the Romanians, of course, their ally, are giving them some good things as well. Just like, I mean, just like the Russians are giving us a lot of stuff. We still need infantry fighting vehicles, of course, self-propelled artillery, main battle tanks, utility vehicles. Ooh. There's really the deficiency in aircraft, though, that is biggest felt. I will get 10 transport aircraft. Once I have 10 transport aircraft, I am going to stop that. Because, I mean, the idea is to get like at least 2 per pair drop or something. Just so you don't have nasty surprises. I mean, honestly, Germany would be easy to defeat. They have 9 divisions. So it doesn't really matter how good or bad they are. We could just run circles around them and run for the VPs. It's just kind of sad that we don't really have any way of getting military access for any of their neighbors. And it's not like we have a navy. The German navy, I mean, it's not going to be that big. It's going to be like frigates and corvettes, but already that's enough to deal with us. Definitely. Definitely so. Huh, Kaliningrad. Just thinking about Kaliningrad makes me get bad ideas. Ooh, Moldova would give me military access because they're emerging. Actually, they went emerging, so... Hey, they've got the same outlook as Transnistria. Interesting. Reunification, anyone? Anyway, Moldova being here with that is interesting. The problem is Moldova's landlocked. So, yeah. Just like Serbia. Of course, the only friends I have are landlocked. So, well. Huh, I could actually change around. I could actually change around my army structure. Okay, so right now I have mass armored assault, which is not the worst, I guess. Oh, airland battle is very good. Blitz, ooh, plus 5% to defense, soft attack, and hard attack for all of that. Planning, speed, and max planning, plus 25%. Looks like grand battle plan is actually great. Yep. Oh no! I crashed. Alright, I'm back. I used the opportunity, as you can see from the clock, to actually speed forward. Frontline war is still kind of what it used to be, but now... Wait, what? I was about to say I can do my paradrop, but they've brought in a massive amount of guys in Syria. Anyway, we go through with the paradrop anyway. Despite what those haters say. There's a slight problem. That paradrop was supposed to happen simultaneously. And as you can see, yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah, I definitely should not have done that. That's a big mistake, in my opinion. But here comes the rest of the paradrop. Let's see. Okay, I really don't think you should have any of that, sir. What you should have, though, is this. And there we are. Exactly as planned. Kurdistan is done for. Peace conference done. Germany, despite... Oh, no, Germany's still at war with me. But at least now we have Kurdistan. Which is, of course, quite good. Apparently, we're supposed to have elections in... Right, we didn't have elections. So I guess we're stuck with Bashar. Even though we wanted to do all of that. Now the next step, which is gonna be next time, you're also emerging, so I cannot actually declare war on you. The next step, like I would have wanted to go for Iraq, but I'm emerging, so I cannot actually justify war on him, which is kind of sad. And well, I mean, yeah, I guess the next goal is to justify on Hamas, and then use that because they are buddy buddies with Turkey. So I guess we can use that to get into Turkey. But that's gonna be next time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you soon. Have a nice one.